Hey, what's happening? It's Smokin' Joe. It's May 29, 2020, and we are coming to the end of this coronavirus. And I am gonna do another exhibition on my rope invention with a golf club. I'm gonna be using my driver. I just got my new Tacky Max grips, and I cut down this one right here is now from tip to tip is now 44 inches. This used to be, I cut like 4 inches off of it. This is a Ping 8.5. This thing sends lasers up there. So I changed my swing completely. I figured out how to use gravity and momentum. So with this little exercise that I'm doing, I'm gonna be showing the people at ENCORE and the Bruins and the Patriots and the Celtics and all of those other teams that need help with, you know, just doing some fun exercises that help you with your balance and your eye-hand coordination, and using skillful tools like this, like a racket killer, aka golf club. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to use gravity and momentum. So this would be gravity and momentum. Just harnessing circles, you know what I mean? That's what power is, all around circles. So I'm going to be doing I'm going to start my swing here. I'm going to do one swing, there's going to be one circle to the address, and then I'm going to use the post-up move. So I'm going to use my pitching move. So when I do that, I turn my hips back, my ass is out, and then I throw my hips this way. That's a move I've been doing since I was 2 years old, so I'm going back to that. I was using I couldn't figure it out. I had been swinging a golf club, I'm not kidding you, for a long time, and I couldn't figure out how to hit this way with accuracy with my toes pointed that way. And I opened up my feet a little bit, but nothing like I do now. So when I'm going that way, I'm facing that way, like I'm pitching to you. That's my move now. I do that I move my hips like I'm pitching, and then I use that gravity and that momentum. So when I bring it up, I'm creating energy with that and harnessing that gravity and momentum, just like this little spin in the club, you know? That's just balance, and I'm using gravity and momentum to turn that, you know what I mean? Your balance is gonna be your belly button. Whenever you have a problem finding your balance, it's your belly button. That's your natural tie-in to God. Now, I mention God a lot. I don't know what God is. I have no idea. That's what God means. You don't have any idea. I don't even try to think, but I know it's everywhere. They say the God particle is everywhere. So I try to harness that. And I think that little rope right there could help you do that. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I don't know how to do it. And I know it has something to do with repetitions, you know what I mean? And repetitions, and I do mindless repetitions. I don't like to think about it. I'm just like, one. It's like driving. You know what I mean? If you got something on your mind, you're thinking about it, although you're focused, but your subconscious has taken over when you do mindless. And that's what really makes you a proficient professional, is when your subconscious takes over, when you can cut off everything and just act on that move. So we're going to be doing one move. It's going to be doing the top down. I'm going to sing a song first for the encore, right? This is still my audition practice session for the guys at the Bruins, the guys for Jeremy Jacobs and Cam Neely and Todd. If you guys need an extra singer, I'm your man, all right? Okay? But I'm not going to do the anthem. I'm going to just do Lady Luck. All right, so I'm thinking this is my dream, and this would be what I've been thinking, guys, at the encore. So in the daytime, I show up, I show all your guests how to, you know, do a basic boxing workout, you know what I mean? How to like concentrate on your belly button, and how to, you know, avoid getting punched, and just basic stuff that you do in your clothing. Because I tell people, if you're gonna get into a fight in this day and age, you're gonna be in your clothing. So why would you want to get into workout clothes? You're not gonna say to someone jumping you, hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna go get my workout clothes on. So no, so just in your regular clothing we'll do it, and then I'll show your guests like how to like swing a golf club and whatnot, doing the top down and whatnot. Sorry about this. Okay. They call you Lady Luck, and I am really lucky, ask my friends. But there is room for At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. But yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this short. I feel a little tickly in the back of my throat. Anyway, let's get on to we'll do the swinging. All right, and I'll show you guys this little workout. All right. So with this, that stand right there is a rigid stand, guys from Rigid. If you could get me one that's 2 tiers higher, because this thing is a rope is awesome to do little touch jump shot things. You know, at the end of your range, it's like a real good stationary target for that as well. So I'm going to be doing some swings on this hip rope. I'm going to be doing mindless swings using gravity and momentum. Then I'm going to hit the other hip rope that's a little bit higher, because I'm of the school, if you're going to master how to swing a golf club, you have to be able to hit a fly going by you if you're going to be good enough. And that's how good I want to be. I probably have swung maybe 3 million more, maybe more than that times on a hip rope. I started after my 2012 season, and I was thinking it up, and I told everyone I was going to swing on my hip rope and I was going to get good, and I did. So this is where I'm at with this, just using it for exercise. I played the other day. All my cubs were cut down too, and they were all jagged on the edges. They only had a little bit of rubber. But I shot 100. What did I shot? I shot a 98 from doing the top down and looking at the cup too when I was putting. I've been practicing my putting, but I kind of gave it up for the last couple of weeks for some stupid reason. So I had been looking at the hole when practicing, because who does that? Jordan Spieth, that style that he does. My buddy was actually doing that way before he was doing it. But because I play pool, and when I play pool, I look at the hole. So I have decided that's the way I'm going to do it now. And I didn't do too well doing it that way. But other than that, I was like hitting greens like you wouldn't believe. I was like driving like a lot further than I ever have with shape, you know, a little right to left. I can cut the ball this way. There's nothing I can't do. It's just, and I haven't even been to the driving range. I just came up with this. I swear to God. I was doing the top down back in October. I did a demonstration, and then I started doing it this way, and I love this way because the first one's almost like a mulligan, but you're creating energy that you can actually control. It's real cool, because when you come into it, you're coming into it here. You know what I mean? So you're coming, so you're making that circle. You're making that circle, which is generating that power for you. So, and you can bring it here. And when you're coming in, when I'm coming in, it's like I'm throwing a pitch. I'm posting up that way. See how I'm doing that? Posting up. So I'm facing my target before I even start. But I start here. Boom, boom. That gets me my momentum. Boom. Big circle before to finish off with that. I'll do that workout that I was telling you about. And maybe get back to that Lady Luck. I think I've been talking too much. What I'm doing again, this is how I'm addressing I'm looking at it like this is like it's a hammer. And I got my thumb coming down right down there. Sometimes I like to go a little over, because and then I have the other one here, so I'm hitting down on the ball, but then I turn it this way. So when I address the ball, when I bring it back, I don't even turn it. I actually take it here, and that when I bring it up, that naturally brings me into that. Naturally brings me into that position. So I started here, and then when I bring it here, I'm closed already. I'm closed. So all I have to do is guide it like I'm throwing that baseball pitch. Throwing that baseball pitch. Boom. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at you. I'm not looking there. I'm not looking at the... I'm looking down at the ball, but I'm looking here first. And then when I come in, like I guess that would be the modern swing, but I'm generating power with that first circle. And I can repeat that. So this is, remember, I'm not expecting you guys to do anything with this besides try it and see if it can be added to your game or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not saying this is the be all end all. I don't hit all my shots this way, but yes, the other day, Wednesday, I did all my putting looking at the hole, and I did all my shots like this, short and far, and all my 60-foot shots were dead on. I couldn't make a 2-foot putt to save my life though. But it didn't bother me because my putting has been my greatest part of my game anyway, so that'll come eventually. So I want to do, so I'm coming up this way. I come here, see the club, it's closed, and I'm bringing it here. Starting looking at here like I'm throwing a baseball, and then boom. Now when you're working this, you can do, you don't have to be stationary, you know what I mean? I like releasing the club. Also too, when I'm doing this swing, now watch. When I'm here, I'm locked in here. So I'm coming around here. This is all one. My feet are doing that. I'm doing that with my feet and shifting on my waist, right? I'm not, this is locked in. I'm here, I'm here. Now we're locked and loaded and we're losing that hip move. So I'm here, and I'm coming here. But I want to be more open. So here, here, that's closed. It's robotic. And then I'm here. So now I'm not really, that's how I'm moving. I'm moving with that move. See how that is? I come down in it, I come here, I'm here, and when I'm in this position, I'm using my feet. I took my eye off that ball. If you ever take your eye off the ball, you'll never hit it. I was surprised. I've never gotten a ball off the ground with this 8.5 like that. All right, so I'm gonna do hitting some balls, doing the top down, or the Joe Mama Spanky Spank. Now the people have been calling me Joe Mama ever since I had kids and I was going to the gym with my kids. So it's been probably since 1992 they've been calling me Joe Mama. So don't get offended. And I have a patent for that name as well, or a trademark, I should say. So with this one, I'm going to be hitting that. I'll do a little demo with this too, with one-hander. So I used to smoke cigars in my driveway until I gave them up, and I would do one-handers. I'd have a glass of wine, And then I would go in there, I do this in the driveway. Smoking a cigar, one-handed, right there. I'd have the music going in the garage. I go, you know, so that's a lot of, you know, that's good for you as well. What you're doing is you're trying just to do like mindless repetitions of certain moves, like swinging a baseball bat or swinging a golf club or punching or whatever, to, you know, spend time. And what happens when you do that, it like registers in your body. It writes a code that doesn't get lost. And every time you do it, you get a little bit better. And you get a little bit better, and you get a little bit better. So when you finally need that, it's there for you. And you've gotten that as like, the side effect of that is exercise in your body and your brain and your heart and your limbs. Everything is working. Understand the philosophy behind that? I mean, you can do dance routines, but it's not going to help you with anything besides dancing. This is going to help you with it. Anything that you want to do recreational, especially golf. I'm telling you, I was smacking the ball using this new system. I'm telling you, with a little bit of a draw on it. It wasn't even a baby draw, it was like a fetus draw. Just a little bit of spin on it. It was unbelievable. Right, so with this, right, we're open. This is like throwing a baseball. Your ass is out sometimes. Just tossing the ball around, right? That's your move now. You're there, boom. You're not out here, you're not pointing that way. The guy, I was playing with a guy, he took a friggin' hour. He was here, and then he practiced, and then it took him a half hour to hit the ball. Get up there and hit the friggin' ball. You know what I'm saying? You're having fun, you know what I mean? With this, I don't want to take my time with this. I want to just make sure when I look, I'm making that contact right there, that little snap, making that little, you know what I mean? Doing that little. And what's good to practice too is the rope is good to practice. I have a little rope on my desk that I practice snapping. You want to make that, you want to be able to make that snap with your body, you have to know how to do it. And doing it with a rope is a very good way to learn. Right, so I'm here. I'm locked. Now I'm locked. I know I have to throw that pitch. And I'm throwing that pitch there. So, boom, I'm right there. I want to go a little bit over. So if I go this way and I'm real tight, when I open that, I don't have to worry about it. I just want to get that little flick at the end. So boom. Because when you learn how to swing at a certain point, you could be far away. I mean, you would know. You know how that is because you've swung so many times. You know what your range is. You know exactly. You don't have to be like, you know, like measuring, you know what I mean? Because you know, because you've done that for exercise. Okay, it's going to be rapid fire with these balls, all right? I'm not going to be like that guy that I played with the other day. He took a friggin' half hour between every shot, just lining it up, and every shot was not that good. All right, so that's the other, that one, like I said, goes down low, goes high. This one has a 3/8 rope in it. Usually has a half, but this is braided nylon. This is how you adjust the height. It's just thread it through those holes. It doesn't move. Once you thread it through, that's it. It's done. I got a patent for that. It's 7115051. I'm gonna hit these balls. Like I said, it's just a different way of doing it. It might help you, it might not. You know what I mean? It's definitely fun. And you know, if you're gonna make a shot, you might as well make a shot. and definitely not flat-footed doing it this way. And I am. So the other day when I did it, I did that 98. My clubs were down and I didn't have this. This is my favorite club. I didn't have my 48. So clubs were short. They didn't have the proper grips, and I was like killing the ball. And that's the first time I've been out besides my yacht. No golf, no driving range. The kids couldn't believe it. They're like, come on, you just invented that. I go, yep, I'm telling you. So you're here, you're tight, right? You're here, here, and then it's just a, when I come here, I look like I'm doing a pitch. I want to stay this, I don't want to move my head. Beat it in there, see how that way? It'll snap at the bottom. And that's a 60-foot shot right there. Here, here. I get lazy and I go like this. But I like that too, just as long as I'm feeding it in. I take that any day of the week at a golf course. So I'm here, my toes almost a little bit behind, and I can move. I don't have to be limited. I stop, and then, all right? I want to make that little All right, just another way of doing it. All right, I'll do that song now. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. But yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see just how nice a dame you can be. I've seen the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair and it's not nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and go blowing on some other guy's dice. So let's keep this party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the guy that you came in with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see just how nice a dame you can be. I've seen the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart and she'd be nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the joint and go blowing on some other guy's dice. So let's keep this party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the guy that you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. That's the first time I ever let one out. Even at the Seaport I wasn't singing like that. But anyway, that's just a little practice. I know I need some polish. I know I need some probably schooling. I've never, just been singing. I don't know how to sing. I mean, I don't know the proper way to sing or anything like that. But just like anything else, you do enough reps, it eventually comes to you. You know what I mean? So I know the songs and just need to get the tone and whatever. Okay, that's it. That's my little audition for the Boston Bruins and the Boston Celtics and the New England Patriots and of course the ENCORE Boston and everybody over there. I'd love to do a couple of songs over there from the Smoke and Joe Voodoo Lounge. Just a dream. Okay, ciao Bella.